I do half turns. What I'm doing now is I put an arm under my armpit and I drag and I come up. So I want to make sure that my knees are spread nice and wide. I'm holding onto a back. My hand here comes up. I turn around. So first things first is off the butterfly is I shoot to get the elbow control. Elbow control, wrist control, half turn, drag the arm, come up. So this hand here will race, and all it does is race this to here. Make sure that my palm is facing away from me, so my palm's facing this way. By default, my wrist will be directly over the quad, so if I squeeze from here, I'm going to get like a choke. Where if my palm's facing that, I actually don't know how you have your hand, but if your hand was the other way, it doesn't work. So it's this way here. And what I'm trying to do is trying to keep her weight onto her right arm, so her right arm's onto the ground like a post. And that means I get access. Choke. One more time. Great. Punch it nice and high, hold, slow squeeze. My elbow comes towards the back, slow squeeze. Some guys have done this already. If you haven't, or if you have, it doesn't matter, we're repeating it. They don't remove their post. Okay, so it's going into boom, shanker, drag, come over the top, and I'm having trouble with that down with the post. I put the pressure onto the top of their head and squeeze. So I just kind of fold onto their head and put pressure down. So what I'm doing is I'm folding their neck down, which makes the choke come on faster. So like I said here, the biggest fault I see people here is they try and pull them onto back control, which means I'm moving backwards, which means I'm creating space here. So if I'm here and I just start leaning over and I'll just basically put the choke on. Once I've kind of gone over the fulcrum, they can't remove their post because they're like their faces here, so they're going to face plant. So time from here, they'll just kind of fall over. They won't worry about trying to defend it. So if they lift the hand, take your leg out, take their back. If they don't, drop your shoulder over the top of them to make them face plant. 1, 2, 3. Switch it. The part that I'm saying is people try and pull the person on. I'm trying to come over the top. So there's a lot of pressure. So what I'm seeing now is this elbow here, watch this. That. So now I'll put all my weight, I try and not to choke him. All my weight onto my right, so I'm pulling the right elbow down towards the ground. And I'm not even doing the choke yet. Right. So now, to make the space go, this elbow here slides behind their back. So I'm pushing their back forward and lifting their head up. So if I'm here, he's still got the ability to move his head to the left and to the right. Yeah, you know what I mean? So I don't want that. So what this does is, this goes down his spine. So if he moves, yeah. So yeah, top elbows on the spine, it minimises their motion. So what I'm saying, guys, you're kind of going here, I want that elbow down, and I'm trying to go that way. I'm trying to lean on top of my partner. 1, 2, 3. Like on the choke, like there's such things going too deep on the choke, or so what you find is that I used to have issues with people with like little skinny necks trying to do a triangle because I'd throw this really deep triangle, but my legs could never squeeze enough to close the gap up. So I'd start doing half triangles. I'll explain that later. So when I'm with Ken is I kind of go boom, shanker from here. What I'm saying is when you shoot it, I'm saying shoot to here. When I'm shooting it, I'm shooting like that. So the choke's already on the carotid, where if I'm here, this is more of a head arm, and I want this way. So, you okay, okay. So once I close this gap up and pull the elbow, it's pretty, and I haven't even started to do the choke yet. So I kind of want this to be sitting on the carotid, not up here. If you do get it up here, the way we do it is I lift the elbow that's underneath his chin up, and now that will change the game as well. It's more of a cranky choke, but you still get the choke. So I think that you're shooting too far. Just try and stop it on the carotid. So it's basically my hand should be on the back of the head, holding it, and that should be the point that the wrist should be on the carotid then. What the founders of our jiu-jitsu system. So we've got Higgin Machine working off the side. This can be done from the full guard as well, which I'll explain to you in a second. The whole concept on this is I need to be at 90 degrees. I need to be at 90 degrees. As you start to pressure to pass the guard, I turn my hand. Pull the head in, wrap it up. Now, she can walk either left, right, up, down, inside, out.
This one's just definitely tight.
Yep. Okay, so full guard. She opens my guard up, pushes my leg down. Here. Okay, back stroke. Come up, push, cut. Once again, pass guard. Left, right, upside down, inside, out. So the hardest part that you have to do is we're pulling our hand to our chin. So I need to be at 90 degrees, otherwise it's often an angle and she can pop the head. So when we're in the full guard or the butterfly guard, just pushing my leg down. So it's post. So what I'm doing is I'm going post, once I'm cupping. So this is the hard part. And what I see is they try to come over. What I do is I pull it down so that it's here. So she tries to pull the head out of the choke. Yeah, and she'll do exactly that. Drive forward. Once she drives forward, that's the choke. So we'll do it from the full guard first of all. So the full guard is on plain guard. She starts to open up my guard and start past. So I need to sit up. So I go backstroke to get the space, come up, and I'll push. As she starts to hand fight to get past it, turn it, cup it, and pull it in. So my chin's over my hand. Switch it through, and my weight stays on this. I see a lot of people that put their weight here, which means that there's no weight on the head. So I keep this here. And all I do for is my top elbow slowly squeezes down, and I lean over her. Right, you can try and block it out. It makes no difference. Guys, it's the distance because right now his head's too far. So I go backstroke, push, snap it, and lock it up. My weight goes onto my elbow, and it's just a fast shot. Turn it up, pull his head in from here. Keep this here. So if he tries to pop his head, because my weight's in my hand, it's really hard. And even though his chin's popped a little bit, wrap it up. Makes kills your guard, and the rest up will start pass. So from here, hip escape, and you're up, head up. Boom. So what am I going? So I'm going to wrestle past you. So it's designed when I'm head driving guard pass. Does that make sense? And if I create the space, then you can just move and rescue your guard. So like if you start pushing my head away, and I'm like, no, just turn and rescue guard. So then I'm like, okay, wise guy. I start to drive in, I get the pressure, I'm like, wicket. So this is design, which should be your guard pass, where we're going head drive guard pass. And you're going to find that this choke will come a lot easier. It's just that you've got to, because if you're here, you're head driving, this is hard to move. So you've got to make sure you're driving off your hand, not your elbow. Yeah, this also makes it easier to go to the choke. When I'm on my elbow, this makes it really hard to sit up to get the choke. So you need to make sure that you backstroke to get the choke to finish. Okay, thank you. 1, 2, 3.